Hey guys, Michael Silvergy here. Today we are going over 5 money plays that you can run versus any coverage in the game. Let's get started with play number 1 here. This is found in only the New Orleans Saints offense playbook. It's called Saints Spot Shake. And we're going to call this versus cover 3 to start out. Here's the setup. Basically, we're going to put a corner out, and you need a slot apprentice here or a hot route master for this specific setup on our outside receiver on the running back side of the field. So St. Castle, my running back's on the left. We're going to put our corner out on the left side receiver here. What I like about this play is there are 2 wide wheels from the slots. There's this running back slot wheel that gives you see how far it gets to the outside. It's not a regular wheel. It is a special wheel that gets to the outside quickly, and it's an easy flat check down. We also have this flat on the right here. Boom. That we can throw. It's very unguardable. It's such zoned as unless you have like a 0-yard flat or like a hard flat, it's very hard to guard those. Another great thing about this play is the corner out here. So we have our check down. We also have this corner that's going to get in a nice little sweet spot right there in between the cover 3. We also have the seam here. And what I like about this play too is that it only takes 1 hot route. So like here comes the play, boom, I'm stepping the ball instantly, right? We have our seam right here versus cover 3 that's going to be in a great window as well. So this play, you can literally throw to any receiver here and it is going to be cover 3. Now I will show you to you guys versus cover 2. And again, this will beat any cover 2, cover 4, cover 3. It doesn't really matter. It's a great play to kind of see what your opponent's in, and to kind of feel out what they're doing. So like right here versus cover 2, this corner out, same setup. We have our check down right here. Boom. The cloud's gonna be super deep. We got our check down. We're also gonna have the other flat. And versus man coverage, this running back will still get to a good spot. You can still throw the corner out. You can still throw this tight end flat. And if I have a little more time, I can throw this corner out right here for a laser. Like, the options here are great versus cover 2. I'll show you guys versus cover 4, but again, it's the same idea. We're going to want a short side corner out here. You can do a couple other things with spot shake if you don't have, like, and I'll show it to you guys here. We'll go against a, like a stock cover 4. Cover 4 document here from Dollar will work. Same idea with cover 4. Like, we're going to have this running back flat. Boom. Easy. You guys see the reads. It's a play where like literally all 5 receivers are a threat. If you want to, you can literally even just put like a slant on this guy. If you don't have, for example, like hot route master or route chem, you set up like this. Obviously, you couldn't have the sidelines as well, but you still have the seam here or the slant over the middle. Boom. You can do some stuff like that. But I think the best setup from Spot Shake is this corner route setup that we've been talking about. And again, like the options here, we just gotta make our read. But the options here are pretty good, boys. I'll also show you guys Spot Shake here versus man coverage. What we're going to want to do versus man coverage is we can throw any of our wheels or the corner out here from Harold. So right here, our running back wheel, the DB's bump. That happens a lot with this play, but we can throw that running back wheel quick for a nice gain. Boom. Quick. Everyone bumps. It's an easy 5-10 yards. The second we want to look at right here versus a man defense, guys, is this corner route. I recommend for this corner route having like short in or route tech to kind of help fry this man coverage. But right here, it lights up. It's a laser. We highball it just to get over that DB. I'll show it to you guys again. But this play, guys, it is great versus cover 4, cover 2, cover 3. Any defense in the game, man coverage, doesn't matter. We're going to absolutely just have a ball. And that is why gun tight is such a good offense to run. Our second play, guys, is PA shot seams here from the gun tight, also tight end formation. This is found in the Broncos, Chargers, Packers, and Saints offensive playbooks. There's also drive corner from gun tight that does the same idea as this play. That play, drive corner, is found in 49ers, Bills, Commanders, Lions, Jets, and Giants offensive playbooks. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to come out here versus a cover 3. This is something that I love, guys, with this play. This is like a great stock setup here. You can do something like this as well with a drag. This right side of the field, the running back side of the field, you can do whatever you want here as like a check option. You can do something like this and motion the guy out. But the main thing is this left side setup here, opposite of the running back. We want a slot apprentice corner out, and we want this deep corner out. This is going to be our money play setup. Versus cover 3, this slot apprentice corner out from Harold Carmichael will get underneath the third really easily for a dot. It will bomb. It will get the deep corner out from Herman Moore, pulls the outside third, and this corner will get over this purple zone or curl flat every time. So right here, again, the right side field doesn't matter, but this left side of the field, we're going to be throwing this versus cover 3 every time. There is a way to bomb this deep as well. So, if you wanted to bomb cover 3 from this with a deep corner, you can do that with this setup. This streak here from Carmichael will pull the outside third, and you're going to have this for an absolute laser. I'll show it to you guys versus cover 2. Versus cover 2, because unless their cloud flats are in like a lower zone, we're going to want to look for the deep corner because that deep corner will get outside of the halves. So verse cover 2 here, boom. Again, I can call it stock like this if I want. We're going to be looking for this deep corner from Herman Moore because it's going to actually bomb the half for a dot. I think this is the best play in the game, guys, hands down. Another thing versus cover 2 that you can do also is throw this tight end seam here. You see how it gets to a nice pocket in between the halves for a huge gain. I'll show it to you one more time versus cover 2, but you get the idea. We have multiple bombs on this play just to bomb their cover 2 defense. You see the corner out for a dot. We have the tight end seam. Cover 2 torches it. I'll show it to you guys here versus cover 4, but you get the idea. It's like what you want to do with your checkdowns on the running back side of the field is your choice. You can do a lot of things out of it. It's a play that is very, very flexible, and you can call it versus a lot of different defenses. But the idea here is that, like, it's something that will beat every defense in the game, and it makes your opponent really have to adjust for this one play. It is a pain in the butt to stop this play. It really is. Boom. Cover 4. If we're running that setup, we're going to want to have the corner out there because the quarter will get pulled by that deep post here, or deep corner, excuse me. And then yeah, that's the play, boys, versus cover 4. We're going to want this for cover 4 just to be able to mess with this quarter, and that's it, guys. Let's get to play number 3. Our third money play. Now, you can call this from literally any play in tight. What you're going to need here, guys, is really like Hot Rod Master or Slot Apprentice for this to work. But this is also a great play versus any coverage in the game. Right here, this is the play art. Literally 2 posts and 2 hitches. These hitches will pull down yellow zones really, really well in flats. And these, and you see right there, the reason why that yellow zone doesn't play versus that cover 3 defense is because the hitch is pulling it down. So this is a window every time. Now, again, it's not a super bomb, but if your opponent starts playing that are like shot scenes, for example, really, really well, here's the other post here as well. Like, we're going to throw it, and it's going to get... The biggest thing with these posts, guys, is you got to click towards the quarterback because that way these deeper zones won't play it. So, like, right here, you see I'm just going to come back to the ball here with the receiver. I'm going to throw Y. I'm going to come back to the ball. That way the DBs cannot play it. I'll show it to you guys here. Like, that was, like, cover 3 zone. I'll show it to you versus cover 2 and then also versus man. So we'll show you guys here versus cover 2 press. Boom, boom. Same setup. It doesn't matter. Both posts are going to be open right here. I'm going to click again on towards the ball just to get away from that zone knockout. I'll show it to you guys here again, but you get the idea. Boom. All day, guys. It's really unguardable. I'll show it to you here versus man, but these posts are going to absolutely torch man coverage. Like I said, all of these money plays are great plays that will beat any coverage in the game, and it allows you to really feel out what your opponent is running on defense. So we'll go get this cover 2 man look right here. Snap the ball, and like you guys see it, like both posts just absolutely fried. That one got bumped a little bit, but it doesn't matter. It's a laser. You guys see it. I'll show you guys here one more time. A lot of these plays are from the gun tight formation, guys, and that is because I think gun tight is simply the best offense in the game. There are some tights that are better than others, but like if you are not running some variation of gun tight on offense, I really think you guys are missing out on these money plays. Let's get to money play number 4. Fourth money play I'm going to show you guys is the Saints in play, also from the gun tight offset formation, found in the New Orleans Saints offense playbook. Here's the setup here. We're going to have these double slants that are going to absolutely do a great job at frying man coverage every single time. This running back speed in is nice as well for beating man, but this is probably my favorite man-beating play in the game from this formation, just because of the amount of routes that we have. Like, again, my Leon Stankas, my running back there, fries man to a T. The Saints in post route does a great job as well. But I'm going to show you this as well versus some other zones here. Let's get into like a cover 2 look. You're going to be able to kind of look at either this sandcastle in or the corner. So right there, the corner kind of plays deep. We're going to take our check down there for a nice gain. I'll show you one more time here versus cover 2. You can even throw this post route, guys, late. And look at that beautiful dot for a laser. Let's get into it versus cover 3. You guys get the idea. It's a great send 5 out setup here. You can throw these slants underneath for hooks. You can throw the post route late. It will do a great job at getting underneath deep loose here. So like, for example, versus cover 4 look, this same setup here, we'll get underneath these inside quarters. Boom. Throwing it on the break. I'm going to click on towards the quarterback again to get away from those zone knockouts. It's the same idea versus cover 3. But another thing, too, like I mentioned before, is like you can throw these slants underneath for hooks like this. Boom, come back to the ball, and it's easy money, guys. You guys see the setups. These are all great. They beat man. They beat zone. Cover 2, cover 3 doesn't. Cover 4, it doesn't matter. Another play I like, too, guys, for our 5th money plays from the gun trade. Also, formation, but this can also be found in like a trips tight end. Any trips look where there's 3 wide receivers to the one side of the field spread out with a tight end on the line of scrimmage. That's what we're going to want. And I'm going to show you guys this first man coverage first. This is the setup that we're going to be wanting. This is our base setup here. It's just going to be a spaceship throw up the X concept. This is great in the red zone, like I mentioned previously. But this is also really good in the middle of the field as well versus man coverage. As you can see, this slant is going to fry it to an absolute T. I'll show it to you guys here. One more time versus man. We're going to have this tight end post as well over the middle for an easy dot. We'll get into this play versus zone as well. But the biggest thing, guys, is this slant tight end post concept over the middle is going to be great. Whichever one they don't lurk, we're going to want to throw. I'll show it to you guys here versus cover 2. One thing I like with this versus cover 2 is this outside streak. If we see cover 2, this outside streak will get outside of this deep half here on the right side of the field. A little free form. It's going to be an absolute laser beam. Another thing you can do versus cover 2 is, again, go back to this original setup that we're talking about. The slant will do a great job getting underneath this for a hook for an easy dot. I just think that this 5th money play is a great one that you can add to your offense, whatever your base offense is. I think if you audible the trips, for example, run this, it will give your opponent absolute fits. We can throw this post over the middle as well. We have the slant, we have the post. If they play like a deeper zone, we can throw this running back table. I'll show it to you versus cover 3. But it's going to be the same type of reads, guys. Again, all these money plays, their main purpose, like I have said, is that they can beat both man and zone. They can beat any man and zone variation in the game. It's going to give your opponent a lot of fits here. We'll go against a cover 3 look right here. Boom. Just making a setup right here. Put a running back on the table here for a send 5 out setup. We can throw a running back right here if we like. Boom. Easy 8-10 yards. Throw a flag, keep your opponent honest. But you guys get the idea. Boom. I'm going to throw my post right here. Click on. Another big thing too, guys. These routes are great at beating zone. A key here with a lot of these routes, guys, is you want to click onto your receiver to get in front of these KOs, because a popular on defense right now, and has been for a while, is zone and route KOs. So the best way to counter zone and route KOs is to click onto your receiver just so you can kind of get away from them. Like that, I click on towards the quarterback, away from the outside corner, away from the linebacker, and it creates a great dot. If you guys enjoyed that video and found a money play that you can add to your game, get searching out Civil GG, where we offer full schemes using the highest level of Madden. Link to the website in the description, and use code GG at checkout for 20% off your next order.